Welcome to Word Nerd Trivia's General Knowledge Quiz number 7. In this quiz, we have 40 questions and answers in a wide range of categories. Keep track of those scores and let's see them in the comments. If you like the quiz, be sure to give it a like. Alright, let's do this. In terms of land area, what is the smallest U.S. state? Rhode Island, Delaware, or Hawaii? The smallest state, coming in at 1,545 square miles, is Rhode Island. Who is the youngest Oscar winner of all time? Haley Joel Osment, Tatum O'Neal, or Anna Paquin? Tatum O'Neal was just 10 years old when she won the Supporting Actress Oscar for 1973's Paper Moon. What country is represented by this flag? Belarus, Lithuania, or Latvia? That's the flag of Belarus. Which of the following books is not part of C.S. Lewis's Chronicles of Narnia series? The Silver Chair, The Horse and His Boy, or The Color of Magic? The answer is The Color of Magic. That was the first book in Terry Pratchett's Discworld series. What band's singer was the U2 song Stuck in a Moment written about? Nirvana, INXS, or Joy Division? The song was inspired by the death of Michael Hutchence, who was the lead singer of INXS. This bronze statue is The Little Mermaid by Edward Erickson. In what nation's capital city would you find this statue? Denmark, France, or Portugal? The statue is displayed on a rock by the waterside in Copenhagen, Denmark. How many equal sides does an isosceles triangle have? 2, 3, or 4? The answer is 2. Now, if you said 4, we really need to have a talk about triangles. What is pharmacology the study of? Agriculture, hair, or ants? Pharmacology is the study of ants. Which of these countries is not at least partially located in the Gobi Desert? Desert. 1 S. That's better. Russia, China, or Mongolia? The answer is Russia. The Gobi Desert is split between China and Mongolia. What is the name of this 1970s Parker Brothers board game? Dungeon Crawler, Darkest Dungeon, or Dungeon Dice? That is Dungeon Dice. Which of these inventors did not work on the incandescent light bulb? Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, or Joseph Swan? The answer is Alexander Graham Bell. He was one of the inventors of the telephone. What baseball position did Babe Ruth originally play? Catcher, pitcher, or first baseman? Babe Ruth started as a pitcher, but he moved to the outfield because he wanted to play in more games. Who is this author who wrote The Catcher in the Rye? John Updike, J.D. Salinger, or Kurt Vonnegut? That's J.D. Salinger. Which of these equestrian diseases is largely caused by a poor diet? Laminitis, glanders, or roaring disease? The answer is laminitis, which is a hoof disease commonly referred to as founder. What kind of drink is made with bourbon, lemon juice, and honey? A Gold Rush, an Old Fashioned, or a whiskey sour? The The answer is a gold rush. The Return of Bruno was a 1987 Vanity album spearheaded by what actor? Eddie Murphy, Bruce Willis, or Don Johnson? While all three of them did release albums, Bruno was an alter ego of Bruce Willis. What kind of dog is this? An Alaskan Malamute, a Newfoundland, or a Bernese Mountain Dog? That's an Alaskan Malamute, but we would have also accepted, that's a good boy. Which one of these movies came out first? Face Off, Con Air, or The Rock? The answer is The Rock. It came out in 1996, while Con Air and Face Off both came out in 1997. On what continent would you find the Aleutian Range? Asia, South America, or North America? The Aleutian Range is found in southwest Alaska, which of course puts it in North America. What is the capital of Grenada? St. George's, Calavené, or Sauteurs? The capital is St. George's. Shoresy is a spin-off from what Canadian comedy series? Schitt's Creek, Kim's Convenience, or Letterkenny? It's a spin-off of Letterkenny. During the Civil War, what city was capital of the Confederacy? Richmond, Charleston, or Atlanta? The answer is Richmond. What amusement park chain merged with Six Flags in 2024? Merlin Entertainment, Cedar Fair, or Hirsch and Family Entertainment? The answer is Cedar Fair. How many European countries start with the letter M? 3, 4, or 5? There's 4: Malta, Moldova, Monaco, and Montenegro. What 1982 movie is this dialogue from?
It seems you feel our work is not a benefit to the public.
Replicants are like any other machine. They're either a benefit or a hazard. If they're a benefit, it's not my problem.
May I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Have you ever retired a human by mistake?
That's from Blade Runner. What 2006 album is this the cover of? That's the cover for Sam's Town by The Killers. How many people were on the bride's death list in Kill Bill? 4, 5, or 6? There were 5 people listed: O-Ren Ishii, Vernita Green, Bud, Elle Driver, and of course Bill. This is Scottish physician Neil Arnott. What did he invent in 1833? The waterbed, the stethoscope, or the X-ray machine? He developed the first waterbed intended to help patients with chronic bed sores. What is Plutophobia the fear of? Outer space, money, or radiation? Plutophobia is the fear of wealth. What is Lightning McQueen's racing number? 3, 43, or 95? McQueen's number is 95. What is the longest-running live-action primetime show in the US ever? Law & Order SVU, NCIS, or Gunsmoke? The answer is Law & Order SVU, which has been on the air since 1999. What planet has the most moons? Jupiter, Saturn, or Venus? The answer is Saturn, which has 146 known moons. Which of these heart rates falls into the healthy range when at rest? 50, 80, or 115? The answer is 80. For a normal adult, a heart rate between 60 and 100 beats per minute is considered healthy, but there are many other factors. I am not a doctor. How long is a marathon? 36,420 meters? 42,195 meters? Or 51,325 meters? A marathon is 42,195 meters. What 1992 movie is this frame from? That's from The Last of the Mohicans. Referenced in Shakespeare's nickname, the Bard of Avon, what is the Avon? A town, a river, or a theater? It's a river. What US fast food restaurant featured a buffet station called the Super Bar in the 80s and 90s? Burger King, Taco Bell, or Wendy's? It was at Wendy's. What is the name of this constellation? Orion, Pegasus, or Scorpius? That's Orion. What science fiction fandom magazine was created by Forrest J. Ackerman? Starlog, Famous Monsters of Filmland, or Fangoria? Ackerman was the creator and editor of Famous Monsters of Filmland. Who holds the record for most points scored in a single NBA game? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, or Michael Jordan? The answer is Wilt Chamberlain, who hung 100 points up against the Philadelphia Warriors in a 1962 game. Now, sadly, the game was not televised, so no footage of it exists. And that does it for this week's quiz. Don't forget to leave your score in the comments, and if you enjoyed the quiz, a great way to show it is liking and subscribing. We'll be back next week with a new quiz. Hope to see you. Bye.